on Sagonan Learning. Halo Kakak Alfi, Kak Herianti, Kak Syarifi, hello.
Hello, Kakak Ben. How are you today?
I'm very good.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, Maya is here. Okay, if you already do your attendance record on Sagonan Learning, please thumbs up, or you can just put the check button reaction there. Okay, guys, it is done. Okay. Hello, Kakak Herianti. Is there anything that I can help you? Please put your attendance. Still have 4 minutes left. Hello, Shirley. So how does your last session with Miss Pebe? Did you guys learn about reading, right? This morning reading?
Reading and listening.
Yes.
Oh, reading and listening. Oh, nice. We will continue on reading today, the rest of the day. So I already prepared something for you. Okay, then let me share the screen. For those who are just joined, please do your attendance while I'm presenting the slide. Can you hear the page? Can you see the page? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, that's the topic for today. So yeah, we will talk about this. It's reading, still reading. We will have the two types of questions here. The first one will be negative facts questions, and the second one will be the function questions. So probably some of you already encountered this kind of question back in your mock test 2 in your TOEFL iBT. You already see this kind of questions, and we will discuss how to deal with this kind of questions in the TOEFL iBT. So just prepare for your next mock test. So I cannot see everyone here because I'm sharing, screen sharing.
When Mr. Ben?
Yes.
So when will the next mock test?
If I'm not mistaken, it's probably on 20. Yeah, 20 or something. Yeah. The other tutor will inform you later.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, then if you already finished, let's move on to, this is the objective for today. The first one is understand the type of reading negative fact questions and the function questions. After that, we will understand and implement strategy. So you don't only know about how to deal with this kind of questions, but also understand and implement the strategy in reading for this kind of question, these two questions here. Okay, let's move on. My first question before we continue to have you read the pre-session reading this for your session, for your second session? Have you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So at least you
skimming.
have any, knowledge about this kind of questions, oh? Let's just review them. So first one, we will start with this. So it will be with the negative fact question. This is the one thing that you can see from this kind of question is when you're facing this question, and then you will see the word not or except in the questions. Usually it's at the end of the questions, so they have the statements of the question, and at the end of the questions they have the not or except word there. So the question style is like on the screen. So according to the passage, which of the following is not true of X? X is probably something. Have you ever encountered this kind of question? If yes, please thumbs up. Yeah. So my question is, how you deal with these kind of questions first? If you can someone sharing about this kind of they have strategy to deal with these questions. Someone wants to share with us?
Okay, Kak. So one of the strategy is I look for the keywords that is mentioned in the question.
Okay,
I find the keywords on the
yes, continue, Kak.
passage. The passage. Author description of X mentioned. So I have to find X in the passage.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah.
Thank you, Kakak Sharif. That's very good. That's
Thank
great. Every question, it's not only about these negative facts questions, or any question even in listening, reading, and writing. You need to find the keywords first, because that's the point where you want to start to answer the questions. If you don't know the keywords, you probably get lost when you expose yourself to the reading. So that's very good. That's very essential in reading the keywords. Any other strategy from someone? If you don't want to talk, you can just put your answers in the chat.
Usually I see the unfamiliar one, strange one from the statement.
Such what do you mean strange one or the unfamiliar?
Actually, after read the passage, we know all the whole point of the reading passage talks about, and it can show in the answer it must be shows the different one.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's good. That's good. Yes. So, first one is the keyword, and you know, and in the TOEFL iBT, the questions and the passage they usually not usually, but they will paraphrase the statements. So you will not see the exact same sentence that you find in the question, and then you will find the same answer, exactly the same answers in the passage. They will, they will paraphrase it, or the other words is reword. If you can see, if you read from the pre-session reading, the word reword is just like the paraphrasing. They usually change the structures of they also change the structure of the sentence. So, for example, if it's the statements, the sentence in the passage is in active form, they will put it in passive in the sentence. Just like that. That's how that's the real things happens in reading. Okay, so I have three here that I already mentioned before, the strategy, and the first one is, yeah, you need to read the question carefully and underline the keywords. And then after that, you need to check paraphrase language in the option and reading passage. So you need to, find the based on your keyword, and then you need to check the paraphrase. And after that, you need to look the answer that use passive voice. For this kind of question, please find the word that contradict with the passage. Do not find the correct the answers that has same meaning with the passage. For this kind of question, you need to find the one that is wrong. That's the essential things for negative facts question. Okay, let me move on. I have one kind of the examples here. So this is the reading. So this is the same reading that you will find on your appreciation reading. So the return on dynamic pricing, and then it's also have the question is, according to paragraph 1, all the following accurately describe dynamic pricing, except, as I said before, the word except will situate it at the end of the sentence. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4 options there. 3 of them are correct, but just one of the sentence or the statements there are not correct or wrong, that you need to find on the reading. We will do on this type of questions later. Just let me do it the other kind of questions. So we already finished with the negative facts questions. Let me move to this one. Okay, this is the function questions. You also will find this kind of question in the reading TOEFL iBT reading. Based on the reading, the precision reading, you will find that the question function questions. Oh yes, Kaka, it's okay, Kaka Ichi. It's also referred as rhetorical purpose of questions. This is the writer asked you about the rhetorical strategies used by the author. And then rhetorical strategy is a tactic to accomplish number of functions, including if you pay attention on the precision reading, you will see the tables there, and then they have divided into several things. For the first table, the first strategy is, if I'm not mistaken, it's an examples, and you will find it on that. Let me find it. So first one is given examples, and then compare and contrast and emphasize a piece of information. The question style is just like this. Why does the tutor mention something in paragraph 1? And then why does the tutor give examples of something? And the last one is, how does the information? So there are two types of this kind of these questions. So the function question is, first is to know what is the authors wants you to understand from the passage. So you need to skim throughout the passage to understand what is the the author the author means about something. And then for the other type of question is, you need to relate and find the relation between the paragraph 1 and the paragraph 2. What is the correlation between two? So the strategy is, okay, I put just like the first question. So you need to read the question carefully and then underline the keyword. So you need to underline. That's the basic. And then learn the rhetorical strategies. So eliminate the answers option that don't relate directly to the author purpose in some cases. So just find the things that suit with the author's needs, the purpose of the authors. If you find that the thing is not related, just delete it or just just moving on. And then the last one is, if a question asks how to paragraph validate, find the main idea. This is what this is that I said before. You need to skim throughout this the paragraph one, the main idea. You need to find the main idea first, and then you need to skim throughout the second paragraph to find the main idea, and then you can find the relation between the paragraph one and the paragraph two. Okay, the table that I mentioned earlier is this one. So this is the first column. Will talk about the common rhetorical strategy, and then we compare, and then compare, contrast, and then the last one is emphasize. So when the rhetorical strategy talk about the giving an examples, you will see this kind of this kind of phrase in the text. So for examples, this is to say, and this is to show. And then if you can see from the last column here, all of the answers is start with T to infinity. It's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So the answer is already the answer is started with the infinity, if you can see from the this column. Also, they have the compare or contrast. Yeah, if they have two different ideas, they will have this kind of phrases to start with the answers and the sentence in the passage. The last one is emphasize a piece of information. Just want to add more details to the information that the author wants you to understand and in the passage. So yes, this is the two kind of questions. I have this sample questions here. So the first one is the influence of Teotihuacan. This is the one of the civilization in the South America, if I'm not mistaken, or in the middle of the center of America. And then the first question is in paragraph 3, why does the author discuss the pyramid in Teotihuacan? See, question A to D is start with 2. And then the other examples here, it's also, this is about the one that I told you before. How does the paragraph 1 and paragraph 2 relate to each other? Okay. So you can find this kind of question in your precision reading. So now I want you to work on this question. If you already work on it, that's okay. Please discuss this question with your friends. I will put you guys in breakout room. So let me see how many people here now. So we are 14 times 12. Okay. I will divide it into several breakout rooms. Please discuss this question, find the answers, and how did you find the answers? So it's not only about find the correct answers, but the strategy that you use to find the answers. I will give you 15 minutes. That's probably too long. 10 minutes for you to discuss. After that, we will come back to the main room and then we will check the answers. Okay, let me prepare the breakout room for you. Okay, so Is there any question before I start the breakout room? Hello, is there any question? Okay, Kak Alfie.
Yeah, my question is about uh, the first type of the question. Negative, yeah.
Yes.
The strategy number 3. I read that about passive voice.
Yes, passive voice.
Yeah. How can we do that? Can you teach us?
That's general English, Kaka. So the passive voice is the form that if it's in the reading passage, you just change. I don't know how to explain that as the passive voice because that's
I know the passive voice, but
Mhm.
it's relate with the negative. What connection?
The connection is, I mean,
Yeah.
in the passage and in this, the questions or in the passage, they have sometimes they change it from the active form to the passive form. And when they change the active sentence into the passive sentence, they usually use this passive voice. That's it. So that's like that. So let me explain in Bahasa Indonesia.
No, maksudnya
Okay.
okay. It means that usually we find the answer with the passive voice in the reading. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Is that all, Kaka?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Any other questions before I already prepared the rooms for you to. If not, then
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I was
how
I
many
was
numbers
late
that
for
we should?
I was late for 10 minutes, so I still confused. So can you repeat simply the direction?
Okay, that's I cannot repeat. That's 15 minutes already. So you can
Thank
just
you.
go to your Sagona Learning, and then you can access your pre-session reading there. So the things that already presents here, it's based on your pre-reading session. So don't worry about that. I already put you also in group. So please do the questions that already in your pre-reading sessions. Discuss with your friends in your group, and then try to find the answers. You also need to find not only find the correct answers, but how the strategy that you use to find the correct answers. That's it. So bear in mind, in reading, it's not only when we learning about the reading and TOEFL iBT, it's not only how we find it's not only about the correct answers, but how we find it, the strategy that we use to find the correct answers in the reading. Okay, Ori.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
okay, let me open the rooms. Please do it in 10 minutes. Yeah, Kakori, you can go to your the room 1. I already assigned you to room 1. Did you get the rating right on Sagon Learning?
Yes, Kakak.
Okay. Cool.
The influence of Theo itu?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are two questions there, though, Kakak. The first one is about the negative things there, negative facts questions in the first one, and then you have the other readings on function questions. So if I'm not mistaken, the negative fact questions will talk about the dynamic what? Dynamic pricing or something.
Yep.
And then the function will talk about the American tribe. Oh, sorry. Everything is good?
Good. Yeah, really, really good.
Oh.
So, yeah, I think the reading is not that hard.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to understand. But the main point is you also need to know how to your strategy to encounter this kind of question. So when you're facing this kind of questions in your TOEFL iBT test, in the future probably you already know how to deal with this kind of questions. Okay.
No, we can try.
Because of the reading? No.
Oh yeah, the return of dynamic pricing.
Yeah, you will also find the tips also there. You can use that one too.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Wen.
No problem at all?
No problem, I think.
Okay.
But
You find the reading,
actually,
Kaka.
How many numbers?
yeah, I have screenshot.
By the way, it's actually on your pre-reading session. So the questions is all on your pre-reading session. So you just go to your pre-reading session and download the PDF. The questions are all there.
Yeah.
No. Okay, I got it. Okay. So Ika, if you open the materials, you can see there's in the passage there is the box.
Oh yeah, you can. Can you guys do a screen share or not?
Mm,
No.
No,
Mm.
no, no. We
Okay,
just
let
read
me
by
do it. Okay.
our own.
Let me do it.
yeah.
I will leave the breakout room and then set for you.
Okay. So if we are going to the material, so there is the box in the passage that leads us to the question. So I think the B, C, D, there is in the box in the passage. If you see the material, so I think that's my question about answer for number 1. Because it gives the buyer some control over the price of item.
No, you can share the screen if you want.
Oh, really? My screen is full of text.
Anyone who want to share the screen? Ika probably or Kata Victor. Okay, let me. I'll go to the other rooms then.
Okay. Oh, see, I will share this screen. Yes, Kakak, if I want to share about you, like the second question, the second answer is over here, the box here. And then the main seller change different price accordingly. So I get it in this one, the strategy that impose changing price item based on individual buyer's needs. And it used by seller in online acquisitions. I found this one. For example, online acquisition, which following. So for the A, it didn't mention in the first line. How about you, Kakak Victor?
I can see from the second until the fourth statement is state inside the article. And actually the first statement also state here in the beginning of, but in another meaning, okay, because it said that 20th century become maybe they started of online. It's months, but it popular. As I said, that decline of the end 20th century is not the right sentence in correlate with the article. So I choose A also as this.
Okay.
In this seller and buyer is also give what role in determine the price. Yeah, I mean through they have make an offer and that should become determine the price of the things. So it's really true. Statement number second until fourth.
Okay.
Only this we discuss or maybe
Yeah.
other article. Only this.
Only this.
Yeah, me every time I find a question like this, I'm so focused in accept, and I try to find the changing thing.
Do you
So
think how many
the
times
strategy to do this kind of question is like
what, Ika?
the strategy to do this kind of question.
As Ben mentioned before, like we scan the word keyword and then what else? Read
any other strategy that you do?
For me, it's quite take too long for accept because we have to read all passage and then back to the question. So sometimes I like find the keyword in the answer and then go to the passage with it if it's like correct. So I go for it, but sometimes it take too long. Kakak Victor, how do you, what is your strategy for this question, like for the exam?
Yeah, I always try to not spend too much time. If I can understand that directly, I try to fill the answer there and find the really, yeah, what you use basic instinct. Oh, I think this is correlate with the patient or this is can be not the answer because even though stated as Mr. Ben said, it's stated in the reading article, but it's not the answer. So I just find the strange one of the statement. Maybe like that. Yeah, I just make it scanning quickly. Oh, this is true. This is true. Oh, okay. This is not true. Difference meaning. Okay, so just I put that like that. See.
Okay.
Any other things? But
I
sometimes the question also so difficult because the answer are similar, eh? Similar. Looks like similar, not similar. Looks like similar. And sometimes I also confused about that. This make it a distraction. But I don't know,
sometimes
Ika and Shirley
you put
maybe
it
good in reading also.
Reading is my weakness.
actually I have a trick for reading. I want to share it to you guys, but the time is maybe it's not the time.
Make it quickly.
So based on what I'm doing, if we do reading, back to context parts. If we do like this, I do the same like Kakak Shirley. We just find the keyword in the answer. So we look into the passage one by one. And then find the synonym usually. There is always one word or two words that have a synonym. That's why the answer is almost similar or usually in contrast. But if we do reading passage, we will know in real IBT, right? I think it's almost the same. The trick is almost the same like we do reading in IELTS, because if we look at the question, especially if one passage there is 3 questions, it always in order. So if number one, if the question number 1, it always at the top. It can be at the top and then followed by the question number 2. So if the answer for question number 1 is in paragraph 1 and question number 2, it's the answer is always in paragraph 2. So you don't have to waste your time.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But I have a low ability in reading, so I read slowly. I read slowly, but
Yes,
Yeah.
Kakak, and the first thing you have to know is you don't need to read the passage. Just go to the question. Go to the question and find the keyword.
Yeah, that's the new thing I've been doing now since I learned the TOEFL iBT. So I quite difficult, but I try to push myself.
Because we just have, when I calculating, we just have 1 minute, 15 seconds for one question.
Yes. For once.
That's so fast.
Yes, that's so fast. That's why we have to find the quickest way to do it.
Our brain AI is must be more training. Needs
I
more.
think the problem with TOEFL iBT is the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's computer and okay, if your
Yes.
time
it's
is done.
I don't know it's hawk or not, because my friend told me that IBT, when you do the first question, if it's a hard question, then you will be go up level. So the question number 2 will be more harder.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know, maybe it's a hoax.
Oh, okay. Like Ika, you asked that or who else?
That's told by my friends, but I don't know. We can ask our, maybe Mr. Ben will clarify it.
No.
Oh,
Time's
okay.
up already. You guys love discussing. Okay, let's have you finished all the questions?
All okay. We just talk on
We just
translation.
start number 1.
Why I say that all questions, guys.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
never mind. We will discuss it on the main room. Okay then.
Sorry, Ben.
Okay, Theo. This would be the confidence.
Yes,
We run out
14
of time.
seconds. We will find the answer with our friends.
We just let them.
Let's help each other.
Too far. Why? Okay.
Just count the button.
Did you manage to answer all the questions?
We have discussed for number 1. Just for number 1.
Yes, we misunderstanding too. Only
Yeah.
number 1.
Let's get us discuss together.
Yeah.
So did you find any strategies to deal with the first questions? So they know the what is the first one is the negative facts question.
Yeah.
Did you find it?
I and Kakak Abdi use the third strategy, passive voice.
Oh, use the
So,
passive voice.
Yeah, but Kakak Novita use keywords and how to where is contradict with the question with between question and reading. So we have to answer, but we agree with Kakak Novita answer.
After all discussion, then you finally agree with the Kakanopita's answers.
Yes, I think his answer may be right.
Okay. Let me share this. There's my screen. Okay, that one. So this is the can you see the screen though? Okay. So first one is according to paragraph 1, all of the following accurately describe dynamic pricing except. So except means the thing that does not contradict with the passage. So what is your keyword here?
Dynamic. pricing.
Dynamic pricing. Everyone's agree with that? Thumbs up. Okay. Okay, the second one, the first option. What is your keyword? Shirley.
20th century, decline.
20th century and
Decline.
decline. Okay, that's good. So we have two there, a decline and 20th century. Next. It gives the buyer some controls over the price of an item. What is your keyword here?
Buyer.
Control.
Buyer, okay.
Price.
Any other?
Control.
Control,
Price.
okay.
Price for an item.
Okay, so buyer control over the price. Next, this is pretty easy. It should be sellers and
Online actions.
online actions. Okay,
Online action.
and the last one, sellers
Different price.
and
Sellers.
situation. Yes, that's it. From all those things, you can find it on your passage. So let's start with the answer is so before we find the strategy, your answer for number one is
A.
Which
is A.
A.
okay. So we all agree with that.
Yes.
Okay. So number two here, you can find it over here. Buyers do not have any, sorry, it starts from here. If a store has fixed prices and, fixed prices, customers are expected to pay the set of price. And more importantly, buyers do not have any direct input regard to price of item they wish to purchase. So this is the passage say buyers, and here also, if the store has the static prices, that means it cannot go up or go down. So if you can only buy the items there with the prices already set by the sellers. But when it comes to dynamic pricing, it will change depending on the situations. This one's also very easy to find because the online auction. You will find the online actions here. Sorry. Yeah, that one. Here until the sentence. The online actions, but in the questions, it's not buyers, but instead of buyer, they use sellers. It used by the sellers, but here they say allow buyers to use dynamic pricing. So if you erase this one, allow buyers use dynamic pricing, it will have the same meaning with this. The last one is it means the sellers charge different prices according to the situations. It's in the middle, a strategy that involves the changing of price item based on individual buyers' needs and the circumstances. Circumstances, we can say that it's situations according to the situations. But here, you will see the 20th century from the start of the paragraph. You will see it's the third word of the first line, but they don't state any decline. But instead, if you see from the last line here, the rising of popularity, dynamic pricing, the rising of popularity of dynamic pricing. So it's contradict with the one here. So because the question say that it's about dynamic pricing, in the passage say that dynamic pricing is the popularity of dynamic pricing is rising, but here the statement said it's decline. It's contradict with the passage. And then what about this that one? The paragraph 3, sorry, this one and the 2 questions. Did you find the answers? The one who does these questions. Anyone does these questions? Did you manage to find the answers? Please. Let me. I heard Kakaichi's group already discussing about these questions. Am I right, Kakaichi?
Yeah, we discussed already and we agreed to answer. Sorry, the motor.
That's okay. So
Sorry.
what is the answers, Kaka, for number?
We choose D. D, right? Yeah, Kakamaya. D, yeah.
So
To
in
point out
paragraph-
this, to point out the symbol of phosphorus polar.
before the Maya use it.
Yep.
Everyone?
Maya,
Yes.
Maya, you can hear me.
That's
Yeah,
different,
we
Maya.
asked
Kaka.
we asked the author.
My
They are
Well, okay, yes. Thank you, Kakaichi. So, how did you find it, Kaka? This is the 3rd paragraph here. How do you find it?
Yeah, we saw the keyword is a feeder serpent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a religious symbol extensively, and the last one, however, Maya didn't use it before 180.
Yes, that's it. That's how you find the answers. So they find the same they find the same symbols in Maya, also in Mayas, but they find it after the 100 AD. However, how to spell this one? How Teotihuacan is used this kind of symbol, same symbols between 150 and 200. So the Teotihuacan is the first one, the first civilization used that symbols and then followed by Mayas. Okay, that's cool. That's good. And what about number 2? How does paragraph 1 relate to paragraph 2? Anyone wants to answer this question?
The first one.
The first one, Kaka. How you answer that question?
I find in the last sentence in paragraph 1.
Okay.
And then I underline about architecture and ideology.
Architecture and ideology.
Yeah.
And then in the second paragraph?
Yeah, I can see the first sentence in the paragraph 2 about architect. It means that in paragraph 2 explain about architect.
Yeah, everyone's agree with that?
We don't agree.
Yeah. The author speak.
The others come.
Maya has already spoken. Maya has spoken. Okay, what is your answer? Okay.
Our answer is B, delta.
Delta, okay.
Yeah, because we think that paragraph 2,
Oh, yeah.
additional information or evidence
Okay.
that support the last sentence from the paragraph 1?
It means that I misunderstand.
No, don't, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
So everyone agree with that?
Yes, we agree.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. So how to deal with this kind of question? You need to read the whole paragraph, not read, sorry, skim. That's the skills that you need to do. You need to skim throughout the passage to find the meaning of this passage, and then you continue to the second passage, the second paragraph here. Read skim throughout the paragraph, and then find the main idea of the paragraph, and then you can connect to between two. So in the first one is we say that the city of Teotihuacan is a region located in central region modern of Mexico, was one of the first urban civilization. And the last one is evidence suggests that Maya were greatly influenced by the Teotihuacanos, especially in the areas of architecture and ideology. So the first one, they will talk about this kind of the first civilizations, and the second one is about the Mayas, mostly about the Mayas, influenced by the Teotihuacans. And so that's the number two, the B is more suitable for us, because the paragraph 2 describes the background of one culture mentioned in paragraph 1. That's it. Okay, that's kind of very hard to learn this afternoon. That's reading. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all for the things. Is let's have a so what time is it? Let's have 5-minute breaks, and after that we will come back with the exercise on Sagonan learning. So yes, have a 5-minute breaks. Go find coffee or drinks. Thank you, guys.
Yang ada apa orasi itu yang ada
Okay, welcome back everyone. So I already prepared something for you on Sago Online Learning. So you can access your Sago Online Learning under yeah, it's below your pre-reading pre-session reading. You will see exercise 1 and exercise 2. Can you see it? So it's quiz, exercise 1 and exercise 2. Please do both quiz. Before we can, yes, please do that quiz. We have, it's 11:36 now. Please do until 11:50. Can you access the exercise?
You mean 11:45? 50.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Everyone can access the quiz?
Yes.
Yes.
Exercise 2?
Exercise 1 and 2, Kakak.
Oh, all right.
Everyone finished?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, if you cannot finish the exercise 1 and exercise 2, that's okay. We can do that exercise both exercise as your self-study materials. So I will post the answer key to you for this exercise 1 and exercise 2. I also have another exercise for you that I will share it through the chat. I will share the file. So this is your possessions. Oh, not do that. Okay, interesting. So this is your possession for exercise that you can do it on your self-study, and also that exercise one and exercise 2. I'll provide you with the answers. I'll post the answers in your Sagonan learning. So just if you need the answers. Any questions before we end our class? This is almost 12 now. It's 8 minutes. Can anyone see the possession on your chat on Zoom? Please download it before we end our class this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all for today. So let's take a pictures before we end our class. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. One more time. Wait. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then see you on next meeting.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you,
guys.
Lisudan.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.